Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play DmC Devil May Cry. I'm your host, VGMKoren, and in the last one we found a guy with half a head and agreed to do him a favor in a jail cell slash news media center. Sounds about right. Oh god, I actually didn't think about how awful that sounded. So we're gonna go ahead and help him in a minute, but first we have to buy upgrades. And my savviest viewers might notice that I have suddenly 2,000 less red orbs than I had before. That's because the first time I recorded this intro, I just spoiled everything. It was terrible. And so I can undo upgrades, but I can't undo buying health crystals. So with my shame revealed, let's go find out what Mr. Half-a-Head wants in mission number 8, Eyeless.
Those flying bastards stole my eye. They torment me incessantly. I can't leave here without it. I'm trapped for eternity. Get me back my eye, and I'll take you to the tower. Over here, flying bastards! Come! Go! Follow them! Find their nest!
And with a cutscene that is far shorter than usual Devil May Cry standards, we are already moving around, and this recording's only been going on for about 2 minutes.
That's it. Lead the way.
Anyways, we are going to follow those harpies right back to their nest, maybe. Assuming that all goes well, and of course...
Bastards.
Of course everything would... Well, I would gladly clump closer, except you ruined everything. Can I make this jump? We are going to find out. No, that isn't, in fact, something I can do right now. So that's one easy bar of health gone. That is something, in fact, that we will be doing later, except I probably won't be backtracking, so it'll never get done. But on the bright side, I pointed it out. That's gotta count for something.
There you are.
Whoa! Oh, train. Well, now that the train's passed, there can't be anything else wrong with this area. Well, this seems safe. Especially this hole. I think this hole is the safest part of this. And here we have Demon Train. Loud Demon Train. That can fly, apparently. And also has a face. Oh, it's a cute little Demon Train. And a loud-ass little Demon Train. Let's...
Flying bastards.
I think Dante's already said that a couple of times.
You wanna play?
But, either way, with more trains over us, we can punch people into the trains. Except I missed. Pretend I did something awesome, like punch that guy into a train, and I will appreciate you. And that doesn't happen very often. You should know. In fact, you probably do know. I'm sorry I don't appreciate you. What am I talking about? But here we are, fighting these little things. And I don't actually have a whole lot to say about them, except that they explode, and that guy may have touched the train, but I think that may have just been my wishful thinking and wanting to hit something into the train for you. Let's just stand here, let's wait for the train, and this is never gonna work. This is never gonna work, and I feel bad. And there was the train. Okay, it worked, okay? It worked. Alright. I should probably stop messing around, since health is actually fairly hard to come by in Devil May Cry. And Dante turns his head to see that more Death Knights have spawned. Oh, and we got a perfect evade, which means, well, right now it means we're frozen, because apparently attacks can come at you from off-screen. Most action games don't actually do this. They will adjust the enemy AI so that they don't hit you when you are not able to see them. But that's okay, because I honestly should be paying more attention. Also, yes, as I just showed, you can angel dodge in the air. You can also demon dodge in the air, I think. Anyway, with him taken care of, we are back on the way to get through. Now, at this point in the game, until I get new weapons, most of what I'll be buying is, in fact, just upgrades. And unfortunate as that is, we do have a lot of things to be managing, and I haven't upgraded my pistols at all. And I will probably continue to not upgrade them at all. Now, where's the secret that I'm looking for? I believe it's this way. I could be wrong, but no, I'm right. I am right because I am amazing. And you just can't get over that, as I never will. Oh hey, it's a key! I wonder what color key this is. Well, it's not bronze, and it's not gold. Could this be the legendary, the Latin, the Argent key? Really, I still can't get over the fact that it's bronze, argent, gold, platinum. Who thought of that? Let's just have a moment of judging silence for him. Okay. You know what you've done. We've judged you. And I hope that you will do better next time. But for now, we're going to keep chasing harpies around. And speaking of things you have to shoot with your pistols, that was one of them. And that's an upside down cat. And more of these things. These always confused me. Well, they didn't confuse me so much as I was like, why do these exist? Aside from being annoying. But that is probably... You're chasing them. You're intentionally chasing them to their nest. You don't want them to come back, Dante. It's okay. I got this straight for you. Even if you can't remember what we're doing. And hey, is this an Argent door? It is. So with the Argent key and the Argent door, we can go do an Argent challenge. Not a silver challenge. An Argent challenge. I'm not giving it up. This is another race challenge, and I actually remember almost nothing about it. So that is the note what we're going to go in on this on. However, most of these challenges really aren't that difficult, especially if you've ever played a platformer before. If you haven't, that's pretty impressive, considering how popular platforming games are. And also scary. Go play Mario right now. If you have never played a platformer in your life, go play Mario right now. You must do it. If you have, then yeah, this isn't very hard at all. The only thing that can ever get decently difficult with this is when you have to switch back and forth from double jumps to glides to pulling red things. Exactly like this. This is what can get difficult. Except that wasn't that difficult. Oh well, we're at the finish. And unlike the last one, I didn't take 13 tries to clear it. But with another health crystal thing in hand, which we're going to drop on, because that's cooler, we are heading back to the real world. When I said real world, I meant Limbo. This is not the real world. Oops. Oh well, let's go back to chasing harpies. And hey look, it's another spinny thing, which we're just gonna shoot. And it's another spinny thing. And another one. Alright, with that excellent gameplay out of the way of pressing X over and over again,
that's gotta be it.
We've made it to the nest. I was trying to jump on the center, but Dante had other ideas.
Why am I doing this for a crusty old demon? Oh yeah, that's why.
Alright.
Got it. You must be the eye.
It's a video camera. It's not an eye. And the passive-aggressive walls are back, and the harpies are angry.
An ambush. You flunking bastards.
Okay, I can't do it. I can't do it. If we're gonna call things flocking bastards, I'm done. Anyways, this is actually a fairly cool fight. The idea here is to never touch the ground. As you might have guessed, the ground is basically lava. And what I mean by that is, well, if you stand on it, you'll fall through. As so, as you can see, the cracks developing there. But this can also be great for punching enemies down to the ground. Because if you punch them out of existence, well then they don't exist anymore. I feel like that's something that I should really think about. But I can't do it. I can't think anymore. I'm sorry. What are we oh-knowing? Oh god. I believe that you can always use the angelic grab on the harpies, but the demon grab is debatable. And I almost punched her through the roof. That would have been fantastic. But I didn't. So everyone can just be sad with me. Okay. Well, that was terrible. That was very bad. Okay, so with one more harpy, maybe, we're going to shoot off her wings. Maybe. Yes, we're going to shoot off her wings and fall into the abyss.
That was a cracking good fight. Now how do I get back?
Puns! Oh god, puns. So, once you are up here, you can go down this way. However, if you like secrets, you should consider these other angelic grab points. Formulated for maximum secret success, these points have things like lost souls inside them, which you can hit with your sword. I believe there's actually a second one, but I also believe that it's a golden door, so let's go figure that out real quickly. At the very least, it has a health thing. That's what we're calling it, is a health thing. Oh wait, no, it's just a lost soul. And... okay. I thought that was going to hit us for a second, but it didn't, and we've set free a total of 30 lost souls, not dark souls. If they were dark souls, this game would be very different. That's a bad gaming joke. I'm sorry. I should just leave. I should just play the game and not say anything. Ever again, I revoke my rights. Except not really. I'm looking at you, Capcom. So, going back up, you have more Press X gameplay, which is always good. It's always a good substitute for fighting. Sarcasm. And then... oh god. And then Rage Demons, which means that I am no longer going to be so sarcastic. Because I'm going to get killed. A lot. But that's okay. I hope you'll forgive me for dying over and over again. I won't. But you should. Because, really, someone has to. What am I saying? Okay, I unfortunately am doing something really stupid. I am focusing one Rage Demon. And, as I was saying, you should never, never, never focus one Rage Demon. Because then the second one will just do everything in its power to destroy you. Now, one thing you should know about this weapon is that it can break in rage effects with a full charge. But only with the full charge, so be aware of that. And with Rage's demon body punched so hard that it exploded, there's a sentence for you. But with that, we can continue back out the tower. And find Stygians. I actually remembered more enemy names. It's a miracle. Alright, so we can just take these guys out really fast because at this point, I am more of a danger to myself than they are to me. On the bright side, I guess he did die. You know what? Let's get this guy into the middle of the room where I cannot possibly launch myself into the abyss, because I'll do it. I am extremely good at killing myself. Yeah, that's what I'm good at. In school, they're like, oh, well, you know, VGMKoren, he's just really good at killing himself. Like, he takes paper and he kills himself with it. It makes a bit of a mess, but... and then they gave me the job of killing myself over and over again. To power society. Hey, there's a lost soul that will interrupt me from this stupid story. Hooray! Now, what was I saying? No more. On the bright side, this is an easy trip back because, thankfully, we know the way back. I'm going to keep saying obvious things. I can't help it, apparently. So this is the first time you have to fight a fatty. I can't remember his name right now. Is he Gluttony? I feel like I should remember his name. But because I can't, he is currently fatty with Death Knights. And fatties are actually pretty hard to kill. So be careful about that. Thankfully, these Death Knights are just leaving me alone, which actually makes the game's AI look kind of miserable. But that's okay, because I am finding ways to get hit by it anyways. I am just that talented at being bad. Just like killing myself. Wait. thought I said I wasn't going to do this. Oh, I don't think I've shown off this particular move, which is an AoE explosion. However, because of the nature of charged attacks and the fact that it only gets powerful after you charge, this is fun. Okay, it's not a very good AoE attack. In fact, it's kind of a bad AoE attack. Trillion Stabs, I believe that's the one I upgraded. Maybe? I don't remember. But once you upgrade it, you can do even more stabs. And it's just a stabbing good time, as Dante would say. Hey, I'm not saying anything worse than what the game would say, so you're going to have to forgive me. So there. And hey, we're back outside.
Who's there?
It is I.
Puns.
The eye. You have it? Have you? I can see. I can see. Dante.
You know me?
No. I knew your father, Sparta. I can see him in you.
Sparta was a demon. I'm nothing like him.
No, of course. You are Nephilim. I can see that too.
What are you?
Phineas. Scholar, inventor, prophet.
Demon.
And until you arrived, political prisoner of Mundus. I am grateful.
It wasn't a favor. You said you'd take me to that tower.
Of course, my friend. Of course. This way.
Alright, so we got Phineas's eye back, with puns! Even more puns. I'm probably going to have to start shouting puns, because that's probably going to kill people. Or get people to kill me. Either way, we got a decent amount done in this episode, actually. Or a decent score. Those are two different things. With an SS rank, though, we get a couple of upgrade points to mess with. And in the next one, we will go see where Phineas is planning to take us. Until then, I hope to... No! Why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep saying in the next one and I... Oh god, I messed everything up. Outro take 2. I hope to see you in the next one. See, that's all I have to do. That's it. That's it.